Hey, I am realizing that my sound settings are not set up properly, which is awesome. Hang on one second here, and I'm going to. But Jamie, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you are doing well. Scene. Here we go. So I changed a lot of things on how my sound settings are set up, and I forgot to update this scene for design stuff to use the new setup. Let's see. So got this going. Had a bad day this morning. Oh no. Love your mom because you couldn't get the way you wanted on Rage Rock, and you don't know why. Hey, sometimes it just happens. Also, Hound, welcome on in. Did Herbert go? There he is. But hopefully you are feeling better now. That's what's important. I had
beef jerky, all day, all night.
I had an interesting Monday. It was like a roller coaster. It was like really good, and then really bad, and then really good, and then really bad. So it's just Monday. We'll just blame Monday. How's that? All right. So we got the Cowboy Campfire. Thank you for the Jerky Time redemption. And just get it here. I'm also stupidly excited about this. I didn't do it on purpose, but I realized I matched my makeup to my stream brand. Yellow, pink, and purple. Monday, the worst day of the week. Mondays are not fun. Although I'm excited. So next week, our company is closed on Monday for Memorial Day. And then I have off on Friday. And then I have off the entire first full week of June. So next week, I only work 3 days. And then I have off for over a week. I'm excited. I'm gonna get so much
beef
stuff
jerky, beef jerky, all day, all night.
Fox, hi! How are you? Ooh, I don't know why my voice just broke there, but welcome in, my dude. How have you been? I miss your face. I missed everybody's faces. Last week, I did not get to stream because I was sick. And it was miserable sick. It was a very miserable sick. Food poisoning is not fun, guys. If you've never had food poisoning, try not to ever get it. It's awful. So anyway, thank you for the Jerky Time Fox. Welcome in, guys. We are having another design stream. And before I hop into this stuff, I realized I have 2 updates to make to the event list. So, what we're going to do... Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Jamie. But yeah, Mondays are rough to begin with, and then to add something like that on. Alright, so let's open up XD here. Oh, that was very large. Let's get this guy open. So, I have finally today got some details on Saturday's stream. So this Saturday, we are going to be streaming at 10 a.m., which is much earlier than we usually stream. We are going to be part of a charity event, which is super exciting. It is for a streamer named Jumi, who, she is French-Canadian. Oh, thanks for the lurk, Jamie. So, wait. Where's the Discord here? So yeah, she is holding a charity event, and It is going to be on Saturday, the 28th. Okay, so it's formatted 28/5/22, which threw me off there. 10 a.m. Eastern. It looks like it's going to be a couple hours long, and it is going to be a Minecraft build competition. So there's some fun stuff thrown in there, but I wanted to update this graphic here to say that it is May 28th at 10 a.m. EST. And now, I think if I save over it, if I can find the folder where it goes, because I have so many freaking folders. If I save over it, it should just overwrite. There it is! Haha! Look at that. Alright, so that was one of the first things I needed to do. Also, the schedule, I'm going to now try to have the whole week at a time, so you guys know what to expect, since we're doing more of a variety versus, you know, expecting Minecraft every stream. So, today is the motion graphics, and then, Wednesday is Core Keeper with Krakow. Thursday is movie night in the Discord, and then Saturday is going to be that charity event. So this week is looking pretty exciting. Now, I am going to change the screen here for a second, so you will see just the event list. But I want to remove that, because that is where we are right now, and move these guys up. So this is using something called nested scenes, and I'm actually thinking of doing a Design Academy short on these. Oh, I just threw me off. I saw the ones in the center of the screen here, and I thought that was the source. Anyway, so I might do a Design Academy short on these nested scenes and how useful they are, because I absolutely love them. I love using nested scenes for just about anything. It's hard. Well, I guess you guys can probably see. It's really small here, but when it comes to nested scenes, I have one for my audio, which sets up all these different channels for the, you know, my bot, my microphone, my OBS, Pretzel, my music. So then I can, there we go, I muted the music and only the music, which is nice. Now I can turn that back on. So I have one scene, and all it is are these audio sources. I have, and you know what, I just realized that the camera has shifted apparently. I got a new rug, and I think my chair is no longer where I used to always have it. And then I have one nested scene that is just my header. So if you come in here, it is just the header. I have one for just my bots. I have one for the event list. I have one just for Herbert. And by separating these into these scenes, it's easy to add them to different scenes. So if, right here, I'm in the design scene and it has all of these scenes instead of specific one just element. And then that way, when I need to update something, it's easy to update. Pug! You have a question? Oh my goodness, of course, Pug. That is what this is for. It's for questions. Hopefully I have an answer. Also, I'm really excited. Get good, honey. I'm just really excited because I accidentally matched my makeup to my stream colors. So I was watching a Bailey Sarian video. I'm trying to catch up on her older videos, and she did something very, very similar to this, and I was like obsessed with it because it's like hot pink right in the middle, and you guys know how I love pink. And then I did it, and I was like, holy crap, this is the same color as my stream. But how are you doing, Matt? Welcome on, or Pug, sorry. I don't know where Matt came from. Welcome on in, my dude. Happy Monday. Hope things are going well. I guess I always did it. No. So I'm friends with Zunder and Tab and Krakow. Well, with Krakow, I'm just used to being told get good scrub. All right, so tonight's plan, we are going to be working on, I had these logos up here, Little Steps, Big Gains. Scrub is worse. It's true. And that one doesn't bother me, so Honey's not going to bother me either. Bonnie, hi! Welcome in, happy Monday! So what we're going to be doing, I've been in contact with Elizabeth this whole time, and I explained first I was in San Diego, then I was sick with a cold, then I was getting ready to work on this, and then I got food poisoning, and she's been super understanding, but I want to start working on some motion graphics for the channel. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm really glad. I'm hoping that now I am back in the saddle, I guess, to be streaming again, because I've had to cancel so many streams lately just because of my physical health, my mental health, and it's kind of upsetting to me, to be honest. So, excuse me. So I'm really excited to kind of get back into the swing of things. I've been doing a lot of work on stuff, so food poisoning, Pug. It was disgusting. It was absolute. And what's really upsetting is that it was from my favorite Thai restaurant, and now I never want to eat my favorite dish from my favorite Thai restaurant ever again, because I tasted it the other direction. A lot. It was awful. It was terrible. It was so bad. So that's why I didn't stream a lot of last week, because I was really sick. So that behind us. Hoping that's all behind us. So so I released the first Design Academy shorts. That is on the YouTube, and I think that's it. Yeah. So the first one I did is a quick little Photoshop tutorial, but what the Design Academy shorts are is just a few minute long video tutorial, something of the sort, to mix in between the longer videos, just so that it isn't dormant too much, because it does take me a long time to edit a single Design Academy video. Now, we do have the streams as well to add into it, so there is content. Gabby, you're playing Dead by Daylight. How do you like that? So, wait, you like Phasmo, so never mind. Because, everyone's like, you should play Dead by Daylight. And I'm like, I'm scared. I'm real scared. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm doing these. You love it? It's amazing. I'm so scared of everything. Because it's really important to get these foundational videos put together, and I want them to be high quality. So it takes me longer to put together a YouTube video than most, and I want to make sure that there is still Design Academy content, whether it be VODs or the shorts now. So I'm really excited. Welcome back, Jamie! So the first Design Academy short is a short little Photoshop tutorial. You guys have seen, the little flags. We're gonna go to Inception here. But, these little pointed shapes that I use for these little flag callouts. You can also do the ones where the triangle kind of goes in. And I showed, this was actually, Krakow had this idea, because he was like, how do I make those in Photoshop? And I taught him, and he's like, oh, that was so much easier than I thought. So I put together a short little tutorial, and I want to do little things like that. Quick little tips and tricks, different tutorials, all that kind of stuff. So I'm coming up with a list, and if anybody has any ideas of things that you would like to see a tutorial for, that would be just a couple minutes long. So this first one was 2.5 minutes. So I'm trying to keep them nice and short. That's why they're called Design Academy shorts. if there is something that you guys would like content on that might be a longer video, something like the Foundation series where, we're going through what is branding, all about color, all about typography, and then I want to do some longer videos on how to create your overlays, how to do your panels, and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any ideas, please either put it in the Discord, hit me up on Twitter, chat me on Twitch. There's lots of ways to get a hold of me. So I would love to hear feedback on what you guys could use help with, because that's really what this series is about. I want to teach, I want to help, I want to share my knowledge, because content creators, you have to do it all. And while I struggle in some aspects, like the networking and that kind of stuff, I do know how to design. So I figured I can share this, and then I've been watching, so you guys know I love Nutty. Nutty's amazing. And I also just started watching Stream Scheme, and their videos are really good. It's more about engagement, marketing, how to increase, not necessarily increase your numbers, but how to build your community, I guess would be the right way to say it. Like, I'm not trying to, like, go viral and get 3 million followers in a day. Like, nothing like that, but just how to build up the community, how to talk to people to get them engaged, different things. Like, one of the great tips that I got from a Stream Scheme video lately is about planning your streams. And not just, hey, I'm gonna play Core Keeper on Wednesday, but I have my notebook. You guys have probably seen this before, but now what I do is I have I don't know if you can see. So it's the title of the stream, which is exactly what I typed into OBS. And then my go live message, my tweet, and the plan of what I'm going to work on that day. And then the other thing he mentioned is writing down conversation topics. So things that you might have, happened to you today, or something that you want to make sure that you tell people about. So, I have just some notes here. This one is really lame. I'm like, I'll talk about After Effects, because we're working in After Effects. Nothing happened today. Today was, stuff happened, but it was like, I had a day at work. I guess I could have written this down. Day at work. Basically, we had a bunch of people had taken vacation today, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. We had coverage. We didn't have a lot of stuff, but they needed, one of them is, Ashwin! Oh yeah, don't forget about the cowboy topic. I will write that down right now. Cowboys for Ashwin. Okay, there we go. That's for you. Welcome on in, Ashwin. Happy Tuesday. I remembered to change the day of the week for you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so because we had people out, and one of them is our senior coder, HTML writer, they were like, can you please help with this stuff? There were two different things that he usually would have done, but they asked me to do. So then it was actually really fun for me, because I don't get to jump in and code much anymore. So I was like, yay! But it also meant that, I wasn't really talking to people. I wasn't doing any fun stuff. I was just coding. I'm good. Ashwin, my makeup matches my stream today. It's the little things in life. It was an accident too, but I'm telling everybody. I have one topic on my conversation list, and that is that my eyeshadow matches my stream colors. I probably should get a real hobby. Yeah. I don't know I can't remember if I've talked about these before or not, but if anybody has long hair, they make scrunchies out of towel material. So it is smushy terry cloth. And then when your hair is wet, you can put it up in one of these scrunchies, and it soaks up the water so that you don't get it everywhere. Cause like I hate when wet hair is on the back of my neck. So then I can like put it up in one of these, and they have like lots of different colors. You look ridiculous because you have like this big puff on your head. But it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And then like you just let it air dry, or you throw it in the dryer and it dries out because it's just terry cloth material with elastic inside. It's another topic of conversation I forgot to write down. I'm full of so much knowledge. So anyway, we are going to be doing some motion graphics tonight. The two things that we should do. No, 3 things that we should do. Lower thirds, an intro, and a stinger, or a transition of sort. So if you guys don't remember, do a little background here. Oh, I never changed those hotkeys. Well, every time I zoom in and out, Herbert's gonna go. Just so you guys know. Not that anybody's gonna care, I don't think. So, I forgot to pull this up. No, not little big steps. Little steps, big gains. So yeah, this is a channel that I have been doing graphics for. As you can see, this is the beautiful logo here. And, oh, the music, I can turn the music volume down. Because I now have this fancy handy dandy, I got an OBS plugin that allows you to take, normally it all comes into one cable input. It's like, this is your cable input. And it's all just kind of lumped together, whereas this plugin lets you split them out. Also, why does Herbert have a volume? Herbert's just an animation. Doesn't matter. So then this way you can control each one separately, and it just, you know, this way I can toggle them. I'm really happy about that. Anyway, so this is, I'm gonna actually paste this in here. So this isn't necessarily a channel that everybody's going to be excited to go watch the content, because of the content is for occupational therapy and for patients. It is for people who have neurological disorders and struggle with motor skills and things like that. But it is like, I think it's absolutely amazing what she is doing, and that's why I'm so excited to be helping out. So these are, you know, some of these videos of, you know, different occupational therapy tools. If you're not an occupational therapist, you might not care, but if you are, super helpful. And like, I just absolutely love what she has been doing. So like I said, I am super happy to work with her. We did the big logo. We did the little icon logo that has a slightly different logo. You know, it's stacked a little bit. But what we want to do is an animated introduction, an animated lower third, and some sort of transition graphic. We talked about this previously, that we do have to be careful on how busy things get, how dramatic things are, how much they sort of, what was the word that she used? I forget. It's in the main document, but we have to be careful because of the audience that she has. We don't want to be too bright, too colorful, too fast, too flashy. We want to keep it a little simpler. So we're going to have to go through and animate these in a way that it adds interest, but it doesn't get overwhelming to the viewer. So I am going to, I think I'm actually going to take like this logo and break it up into 4 pieces so that we have little steps, each slash, and big gains as 4 separate components. And we'll export those, I think, to... So I do have one idea for a lower third. I don't know if it's going to work out or not, but we're going to try it and kind of go from there, see what happens. Big gains. Oops, big ains. That's not what I was going for, but okay. Oh, I hit caps lock, that's why. Big gains, light slash dark slash, and little steps. Alright, so then, actually, okay, I can select just these. And then I want to export and motion graphics and new folder for assets and select folder. Alright, so I exported 2 versions of each. One is an SVG, which is a type of vector graphic, and then one is a 4X PNG. So when you're working with screens, there are high definition screens. So you guys know 4K or maybe a Retina display on an iPhone, and they're high definition, which means they have a higher pixel density, which means that we need to make our graphics larger and then scale them down so they're nice and clear. Alrighty, so we have, actually let me save this project as something instead of just sitting it in here and then forgetting to save and then losing everything. Not that I've recently done that or anything. When I was working on the latest Design Academy short, I forgot to save. Didn't end well. I lost like 2 hours of work. So it wasn't the end of the world, but 2 hours of work is 2 hours of work. Alright, so we have our project. I'm going to make a new composition. So the way After Effects works is you have your overall project, and then you have these internal... Oh god, that is so cute, actually. Like, it's horrifying, but cute at the same time. So you have your overall project, and then you have compositions inside of the project. So we can do... The project's kind of like a folder, and then the composition is the files inside of it. Alright, so we are going to call this one lower third. And if you guys are unfamiliar with what a lower third is...
Beef jerky, all day, all night.
Thank you for the jerky time, Fox. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna get more Cowboy Campfire because, you know, I'm obsessed with this stuff. I probably should go into Beef Jerky Anonymous. Not to be confused with any other BJ Anonymous. The lower third is Beef Jerky. I mean, I'd watch. So, a lower third is the lower third of the screen. So if you take your screen and break it into thirds, your lower third is the information that kind of sits down here. It's usually like name, logo, yada yada. Also, this isn't exactly thirds. I don't know what thirds are. But anyway. You need a jerky sponsorship. Fox. I mean, yeah. Put in a good word for you. Ooh, what did you get today? Alright, so you got a 3080. Congrats, dude. That's exciting. Have you installed it yet, or did you just, like, get it? Because I know there's always a difference in that, because I'm always like, I got a thing, but it's not in yet. It's not the same. But that's amazing. I'm really excited for you. Now, what are you upgrading from? You installed it before breakfast. I mean, that's how you start your day. Alrighty, so let's create, I recently started, because my old folders, or my old projects, were an absolute mess. There would be just files everywhere. So I started making folders. It's not in me. Ashwin. Alright. Let's get these in here. So I'm gonna drag these down. The way After Effects is set up is we have the timeline down here. If you're not familiar with After Effects, I love this program. It's pretty gosh darn amazing. It's... What the heck? Come on. Okay, there's 50%. So we have our timeline down here. I pulled in all 4 of these, and I want to scale them down before we start actually, and get them into position before we actually start doing any animation or any of that stuff. Oops, not 44, 25. Alright. I don't remember which slash... Okay, the dark slash comes first. So, the sky, 25%. And the light slash... Hello? Oh lord. Okay, I'm pressing buttons I shouldn't be pressing. There we go. 25% there. And then this guy, take down to 25%. And goes here. Do want to make sure that we got everything lined up, though. So 250. This should be at 250, right? There's that. And then these are both at 278. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay, so we've reconstructed our Yogo. We've reconstructed our logo, and we want to have all 4 of them together. I'm actually wondering, I think this is a little big. So maybe, alright, so little steps. Can I then, oh, I can scale it down that way. Alright, so let's take this, oops. Down here. Nope, Yogo it is. Look at our Yogo, guys. Alrighty, so we have this, and now I just want to do a really simple little effect. I'm thinking... I was thinking of having the 2 slashes be like, zoop. No. Zoop. So one from the top, one from the bottom. But I'm not sure... Well, we can worry about that in a second. So let's start out and have the dark slash. Whoa! Zoom in. Zoom, zoom. Alright, so let's start out with the dark slash. And I don't want this to be super long. So how about we change our composition settings to 3 seconds total. And I don't even know. Well, we'll worry about that later. Because I'm like, that might be too long, but let's start out by blocking our position here. This is going to be our final position. So then at the beginning, we're going to add an anchor point that it does this. All right, so now if we... All right, that actually might even be a little slow. Let's try this. All right, so then I think we're going to just keep everything at 20 frames. And while I don't want to do any movement on the words, I do want to have something. So I think what I'm going to do with those is actually do opacity. And then, you know, have them fade in. So here we'll be at 0, and here we'll be at 0. So now, maybe we, what's that, 15? Maybe we'll see how, what's that? I almost feel like the swoosh, or the slash, not swoosh, the slash, that feels okay. So now the last thing we're gonna have to do is with the light slash, we're gonna have to make a mask onto it. So basically with After Effects, you move things around, you can put things different places, etc. But if I move this, so if I would just take this and move it right now, you'll be able to see it. So I'm actually going to have to put a mask that it will go outside of instead of just zipping up the screen, because I don't want to have this slash come from like the top corner of the screen and like come across. I want it to be restricted just to this area. So I'm gonna make a box here. All right. So now this is a mask. And then if I give this and a position anchor point, and come here, now the mask needs to be locked, and why is the stuff inside not... Because I don't want... I want the mask to stay in place. I've done this before, guys. I promise. Mass feather, mass opacity, expansion. Actually, I just had a thought. Maybe I don't want a mask. What if... Would this work to make it just like a little bopper? And then here, make it 100%. Oh, not 100%, 25. That's also not the right. How big is this? 12.6. I knew that. What would that animation look like? Zoom out a little bit. Not really what I was going for. So let's remove that. Alright, back to the mask. Just gotta remember how to make the inside of the mask move. Alrighty. And, alright, so we have light slash selected. There is our mask. Anas, hi! Welcome in, my dude! Hello, hello. How are you, my friend? Happy Monday. I hope everything is going well. I know you had a wicked weekend with the weather and the overgrowth, but I hope you're doing well now. Tired waiting on the rain? It either is or just was raining. It's wet outside. So, oh, the pan behind tool. That's what it was. Alright. Okay, that's not working. Press Y. Now you can freely move the layer without moving mask. But it's not doing it. Oh, there it is! There it is! I got it, guys! I got it! Alright, so that's the end. We want this. And put it here. Funny girl and marshmallow. Meow, meow, meow. I love Marsh. It makes you look keyframes and nuts. Yeah, keyframes are nuts. And I'm not sure. So I have the pan behind. I have it set as a pan behind, but it's not animating. It just lets me move it within the mask. And that's not what I want. Track mat, not a traditional mask. Oh! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I don't use masking much, which is probably why I'm struggling. But if I do a track mat, apparently that's gonna help. Alright. Where's modes? There it is. Okay, so I need to add another layer here. Oh, that is very not. Okay. Oh, stroke is set to 20. That's why. All right. You like the braids? Thanks. It's called I woke up and didn't feel like doing anything with my hair. Oh yeah, it is hard. Oh, you did some masking? It hurt your brain? So yeah, masking is... I forgot I set that up. Thank you for the host, NS. I don't know if you guys saw when I got a host, my lights automatically flashed. It's exciting. I didn't even realize I had Lumia started. Forgot to do that. Luckily it auto started. Alrighty, so we have a shape layer that I am going to move here, and we're going to make this our slash mask, and is that what it is? I think. So our position, and we want another keyframe. Oh yeah! There it is, folks. There it is. It's totally off. It's not synced up right, but the concept is there. Ooh, we got Woodard and red ears. The two important things. I just saw, so my microphone, I don't know if you can see it, but when it peaks, sorry if that hurt your ears, it lights up, and apparently closing my water bottle makes it peak. Now that's straight in the microphone. I don't have my mic turned all the way up in stream either, because then it just peaks all the time. Hey, let's look at it as you are, reaffirming your knowledge or learning more. There's a word for it. Reinforcing your knowledge. Reinforcing your knowledge, not reaffirming. All right, so let's see here. All right, so these are all right. It's just this guy here. So our dark slash went to 20. That's what it was. I had it at 10 instead of 20. All right. I think that's a nice, subtle little thing. So then the other thing, Ashwin, thank you so much for the host. I love that the lights work. So now I want to... Relearning? I mean, sure. Re-something. Words are hard, especially on a Monday. You wanted to see the lights? So you didn't want to host me? It's okay. It's okay, Ashwin. I'm just gonna be back, guys. I gotta go cry. But yeah, I'm excited. So, we need to go over this a little bit. Oh yeah, I don't have premium. I'm considering getting premium. I just haven't yet. Oh, swish. Don't forget to ease in and out of the keyframes. That'll trick. Yes, we can definitely do some easing. My brain just like... I think that was more than a brain fart. It just stopped. Like I was sitting here and it just stopped. Lord. So yeah, this is Lumia. We talked about this a little bit, and then not commands. Is that alerts? Yeah, so for follower, I have it set to reaction flash. But I can do police. I can do RGB. That's kind of fun for a new follower. Flash blue. I like the RGB one. Alright, yeah, let's... So, like, I can do that for subscribers, followers, bits, hosts, raids, hype train started, hype train progressed, hype train level progressed, hype train ended, poll started, poll progressed, poll ended, prediction started, prediction correct, prediction progressed, prediction locked, prediction ended, goal started, goal progressed, goal ended, and category changed. Mo.exe, host every time. I know. I just like to give you crap. I feel like if I don't give you crap, it doesn't count. Alright. Alright, I think that's enough fun for now. Alright, so we have the basic animation on this side of the in and the fade. And then I want to, on the other side, have her name. Because usually you want to have someone's name. It's like she just goes by Elizabeth on the channel. So it's all I'm gonna put, but well, we could do Elizabeth and we could do occupational therapist, because that is what she is. Oh! You didn't see that. Didn't happen. Alright. Oh, save mode. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And you would think I would have learned my lesson this weekend when I was working on the YouTube short and didn't save and lost, 2 hours of work. That's all. So then my dumb butt forgets to do it again. Alright. So, I want to take the two of these and let's line it up with these. Oh, look at that. We are lined up. Doesn't say project. YouTube is short. No, I have started making YouTube. Well, it's not a YouTube short. So YouTube has those shorts that like you have to use your phone to make. It's not those. It's only a couple minutes long. Versus like the 15-minute regular Design Academy episodes. These are like 2.5. Yeah, it's a little, so like YouTube actually has these shorts, which are kind of like Reels. Oh, it's kind of like Reels. It's kind of like Snapchat. It's kind of like... I'm muting this, by the way. Wait, come on. Why does it keep scrolling on me? Like, it just keeps scrolling on me. Okay, so anyway... it has these. It's not one of those. It is, it is just this little video that is 2.5 minutes long. Wheels are stupid, don't explain it. So I'm making me short. I already am short. So I am short. Today someone mentioned about, so Biggs is a very big cat. Actually, let me open the original. It's a little easier to see, I guess. Biggs is a very, very large cat. Hello? And yes, I look terrible, but that's me holding my cat. And he is very long. He's a long boy. His feet go down here, so yeah. Anyway. Yep. That's my big boy. He is the longest of our cats, but he is not the biggest. Bubba's the biggest. Surprise. No one is surprised. All right, so anyone in the window today? No. Just the Banky. I don't know where everybody is, actually. Because normally they're all over. Even if they're not in the window, they're somewhere around here, and they aren't today. Good example if you looked at your YouTube. I didn't realize you did YouTube, Pug. I probably should have. Like, I knew you had Instagram. I've seen your Instagram posts and stuff, but I didn't know that you were on YouTube. All right. So, again, I want to do just a subtle little animation, not too much. Wait, why does, oh, there it is. I was going to say, why does this not have, transform properties, but it was just because of the way it was selected. All right. So now I think what I'm going to do is have her name come in from the side and her occupation come in from the bottom. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are very rare, but doing case studies. Oh, nice. Messing with stuff. Nice. Yeah, so for personal stuff, I don't use anything. I never post anything on my personal stuff. But for the channel, I do a lot of Twitter. And I guess that one's a little on the like, sometimes I post, like, stuff that's happening in my life and yada, yada, yada. But, like, I don't do a ton of... I'm so glad they're working again, Bunny. I'm so happy. So, I don't know if you had heard what it was. There was a bug. They did an update to Lumia, and there was something in the code that was incompatible with the Wi-Fi controller that I have. So these are just cheap lights that I got on Amazon, and then I got this like $15 Wi-Fi controller. So like it was cheap. But it uses Magic Home is the software that goes with it. And you can connect it to Lumia Stream, and something in the latest update wasn't working, basically. And that's why it was either not showing things or showing the wrong color. So I talked to them, and they're like, enable the beta, you will get the latest updates. They did a code fix for it because a lot of people were having the problem, and now it's working again. So it was just a software glitch, but it works now. Okay. Anyway. All right. I think I'm actually going to have this start a little later. There we go. That's better. Oh, Pug, it doesn't care. It doesn't care. It doesn't matter. Like, you're a software glitch. NS, you are not a software glitch. You use Lumia a lot too. Isn't it great? I love it. But yeah, Pug. So that's basically, there are people who will come into a channel that they've never been into before and just drop a link to their channel and be like, follow me. You know, but you are here all the time. You are definitely an important member of the community, so you're good. Pug, you are also not a software glitch. The Lorax got mad at you? What did you do? My dude. My dudesy. What did you do? The Lorax doesn't get mad at things very often. You shouldn't have told him that you did.
How many cats is too many cats? There's no such number.
You see Tab play so funny. Oh. Get him with a fence post. Fence post OP. This is dangerous.
Extraordinary!
Oh no! Oh no! I didn't even see it.
Buzz! Oh my god, welcome in! It's Tab's fault? Oh, I love Tab. But yeah, Tab kills everyone. Bearsies, Danny! Oh my goodness, Sirius! Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Buzz, how are you? How was your stream? Fox... I almost said Fox Face. I'm like, no one says Fox Face. It's always just Fox. Fox, welcome in. I just hit my microphone boom arm. It hurts. But how are you guys? I hope you are having a fantastic Monday. It is lovely to see you. If you don't know me, I am Mo. I used to play Minecraft religiously, but I have been branching out into a bit of a variety, and tonight we're actually doing design. So I am a graphic designer by trade, and we are working on stuff for a YouTube channel of a friend of mine. I developed a logo for her, and now we're doing some motion graphics and stuff, which I think is pretty fun. This is the kind of stuff I love to do. I recently started a YouTube series all about design, branding, and marketing for content creators to help teach people so that they can do stuff themselves, because not everybody can afford to commission a professional artist to do their stuff. But yes, Sirius, how are you? I love your face. So you guys did hear the extraordinary call there. Sirius is another member of the amazing team Extraordinary that I'm a part of. Welcome to Entertainment and HM Production. We're doing a little bit of motion graphics. We are in After Effects. I want to clear out this guide here, and you can see that we're making just a little bit of animation, add a little bit of life to the lower third. We are also gonna work on an intro and a possible stinger transition. Yes, that's the right words. Words are hard. But yeah, so we're working on a little bit of animation tonight, and then we will see where it takes us. So we developed this logo for Elizabeth and have a bunch of different color variations. We actually did it on stream. It's very late for him. He might have rated a dip. That's perfectly fine. I figured as much when he didn't, like, yeah, it is late for him. So I was like, I'm gonna drop it. It's fine. I say hello. If you have a chance to say what was going on, how good you're doing, it's fine. But if you can't, yeah, he's been doing so much lately, and he just moved. Holy crap! I was in there over the weekend, I guess. He was streaming, and I got to see he was showing the camera around a little bit, and while he was playing Minecraft. But he was talking about getting a table and he got a bunch of really great stream gifts, which I was so excited for him. I'm so excited for him. Moving is always so... miserable? You don't think he ever actually plays Minecraft? Yeah, no. If he places 5 blocks in a stream, I think it's, like, highly a productive stream for him. That was the objective for today. That's awesome. But yeah, so I completely understand. He's probably like barely awake, so I don't ever expect anybody to stick around if they, if they raid in, it's lovely to chat, but they don't have to. So my warm little heart. But I hope you guys are doing good. I am realizing that this, even though it lined up, is not lined up. There we go. Sometimes it's just literally a pixel. So yeah, just doing a simple lower third. I'm wondering if we should do something behind these. So if it is on a light background, I want to make sure that you can see it. So we might just do some basic shapes in the background here. But let's see here. No. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there we go. Come on, move where I want you to move. Thank you. Strom, hi! Happy Monday, my dude. How was your weekend? Did you do the Mars thing? You said you were going to do a Mars thing. I had no idea what you were talking about, but I'm like, hey, Strom's going to Mars. Probably not even remotely close to accurate, but... Alright, so let's see here. I want to actually have this be translucent. So maybe make it like a 60% so that you can see the background behind it. But if it's on a light background, you can still read the text. That is my big thing. And I think it only needs to be behind her name. So then, say we are in a darker environment, it doesn't matter. If we're in a lighter environment, you can still see her name. You were also murdered for no good reason. I want to murder you for no good reason. I mean, I would never. You're my friend. Alright. But no, I'm excited for next weekend to get back on that. Oh, do you have an ETA on when I might be seeing... Strom is food, not friends? Whoa, that got dark quick. First, I was just gonna, like, shove him off the edge, but now we're gonna eat him? I mean, I do watch a lot of true crime stuff, but I don't know how I feel about cannibalism. Kinda makes me... Yeah. I was just watching, Bailey Sarian's episode about Ed Gein, and... I learned stuff. So, like, I knew he had made stuff out of people. I did not realize to the extent of what he made stuff out of people. And I didn't realize, like, it makes sense. So I knew he inspired Texas Chainsaw Massacre and a bunch of other horror movies. I didn't realize he also was the inspiration to Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs. It makes sense now. Just didn't realize it. You don't have any TA? You're so backlog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I figured you would save up a couple episodes, but I was like, is it going to be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I did like that intro, though. It was fun. All right, so let's take a look and see how... All right, so again, just a simple little bit of animation. Nothing too crazy. And if we are on a light background, I think that works. So then I do want to... trying to think on if I just want to make this like really long. So like if it's an hour-long video, make this like an hour long, or it might be the best. So I want to export this so that, all she has to do is drop this in. So this is just going to be the lower third for information during the episode. And then, we're going to make it like a nice transition. And then we really have the meat, the big one that we still have to work on is an intro. We have one idea that was emailed. That word, 19 days to go, you feel old. I feel decrepit. You're so young, and you're like, I feel so old. And I'm like, but anyway, yeah. So I'm thinking I might make this like an hour long, and then it can be cropped and clipped wherever it needs to be. But that way, it's longer because most of her videos, that's not YouTube. Where's the channel? Apparently it just started playing stuff. So 2 minutes, 13 minutes, 34 minutes, 46 minutes. I'm not seeing anything over the hour mark. I mean, there might be some, and then in that case we could always 12, 30, 40, 16, 30, 46. Yeah, so what we can do is make the composition an hour long. So that would be 1, 0, 0. Okay. And I'm going to take all of these all the way to the end. And let's just make sure it didn't affect the animation. It did not. Make our background dark again. Deselect. Alright. Is there anything? I think we're good. Hey, at least most of it is just static pug. It's not like it's actually an hour of animation. But wait, Inez, you just replied to yourself? Alright, Alright. So, I don't know. I feel like this is going to take a while to render. So, I don't think I'm going to render this on stream. but we can go into and create a new composition for the other elements that we need to create. So we are going to do one for the transition and one for the intro. So for the intro, I am going to have to do some animation work and some illustration work. So I'm not sure. I guess we can work on that one first. So the idea that I'm going to try to create is this is a channel for occupational therapy. It has both therapists and patients. The patients suffer from neurological disorders like Parkinson's and ataxia. And there's exercises and different types of physical therapy movements that can help them improve their day-to-day life. So it's an amazing channel. It's an amazing thing that she is doing, and I absolutely love it. So actually, I'm going to share it in case anybody might possibly know anyone who could use the help. There is the channel that we are helping out. This is the logo here at the top that we helped design, as well as the little profile logo. So then this will be for those two different groups of people. Because these people are trying to improve their lives, what was suggested is taking, the wheelchair icon or the handicapped icon that is often used on like parking spaces, bathroom doors, different types of things. Ashwin, welcome back. So we're gonna try to take the handicapped icon and have them stand up and walk away from the wheelchair. That said, this is going to be interesting. I do know a little bit of animation, but it's not something I do often. So we're going to try to make it work because I do like the idea. Now, that said, we are going to need a couple different things. So this is Adobe Animate. This is a really great program that allows you to take illustrations and bring them to life. And then this is Adobe Illustrator, which is where we can create the illustrations. So one of the things that I was thinking we could start out with is, hang on, let me log in here. All right. Oh, wait, no, stop. Not stickers, icons. Hello? Icons. Handicap. So it's typically, there are a couple different, there's like some simpler ones, some more.
Cats. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. I hope you are doing well. All right. So I don't know if we want to do like a super simplistic one, if we want to do kind of I think, is this the traditional? Yeah, this is the traditional one that is like, it's the international symbol of access. So maybe we want to actually recreate this exactly. Whereas some of these are like takes on it. You have like the different style illustrations. But I'm thinking maybe use the actual international symbol. So copy image, and we're going to do a new file. Create. All right, so to recreate this, I'm going to just actually trace over the existing symbol. So when you are doing, don't do this to copyrighted material, logos, etc. But since this is an international symbol, I feel it's slightly different. I hope it is. I hope it's considered to be slightly different. Like, I feel like this is kind of like public domain-ish. Perhaps. Wait, Elizabeth? It just occurred to me, Elizabeth OT, occupational therapist. Wow, I am on the up and up. Oh, you just made a Twitch account. I love it. I love it. Well, welcome in, guys. This is the beautiful, amazing, wonderful occupational therapist from Little Stuff's Big Gains. You've never been on Twitch? Well, welcome to Twitch. Welcome, welcome. So if you want to see what we've done so far tonight, let me get to the right spot. But just a nice, simple little animation for your lower third. To be like, hey, it's me. I try to keep it as simple and, you know, not super overwhelming, but have a little bit of interest to it. And then we're gonna work on welcome to Twitch, the best chat ever. Oh, Ashwin. Blackclad, thank you so much for the host. Welcome in, my dude. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so we did a little bit of a lower third, and now I wanted to start working on the intro with the little dude and the thing. And it took me a minute to figure out who you were. I swear I'm not that dense. I am. I really am. I'm good, Blackclad. How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Wait, you just said you're good. Playing Elden Ring and parkour sucks. So I've heard amazing things about Elden Ring. I've heard amazing things about it. I hope you can enlighten me as to if they are over-exaggerated. Not that I need any new games to play, because I have way too many already. So as it is. But, you know, I'm just doing market research. You love it? Nice. So, I was talking about this last stream. So I'm kind of like trying to migrate into more of a variety stream. So like we've been playing a lot of Stardew and Core Keeper lately. You think it's cool to watch? I'm going to have to check out some streams. So I've seen the artwork and it's beautiful. And I wasn't sure if it was something, I have a feeling it's something I would like. But yeah, I have like a list of different games that I want to eventually stream. So this week we are going to be playing Core Keeper. We're going to be doing a Minecraft charity event on Saturday. It is, I don't know if you guys know, there's a streamer, Zumi. She has a disease that I cannot pronounce, but it is shortened to NF. And she's having this big charity event, so I am participating. I participated last year. I won the building competition last year. And then, like, some of the other games I kind of want to check out. I own Valheim and have never played it. I also want to play some Ark, Timberborn, get back into RimWorld. Love RimWorld. Maybe do a Skyrim playthrough. 7 Days to Die. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys know of any other games that you think I might enjoy. I'm always open to suggestions, but nothing scary. Now, I know 7 Days to Die is a little scary. It has zombies in it. But I'm not playing Phasmophobia. That's the competition that started Chopped Craft. Yes! Graphic designer wins building contest. Unheard of. I know. I know. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's move this to the back. Copy. Wait. Okay, now I'm just confused. What did I do? Alright, let's just do this. Okay. And then we can put this one to the back and make this one smaller. Okay. And then we'll take this to the back. And now what I'm gonna do is actually chop out the middle, and then we'll chop out the sides. Is there a way to get him without the wheelchair? Well, I mean, sure. We're creating it right now. Like, you just want a chair? Or do you want him, like, sitting on the logo? Where's the logo? What happened to the logo? I closed the logo. Wisty, hi! How are you, beautiful? Happy Monday. Welcome on in. Where could he be sitting?
Beef jerky. Beef
Also
jerky.
breezy.
All
Hello,
day,
beautiful.
all night.
Welcome in, and yes, that creative world was fun. That was so fun. Also, guys, it is a cowboy campfire kind of a night, because it is always a cowboy campfire kind of a night. Ooh, you sent me a Discord, not urgent. Ooh. Okay, so I see what it is. I am not reading it right now. I will read it afterwards, but that is exciting. That is very exciting. You could be sitting on beef jerky. Everything I design for the rest of my life now is just gonna have beef jerky in it. That's what it comes down to, right? Oh Lord. But thank you for the jerky time, Breezy. So I know we have a lot of people who are new to the channel. I am obsessed with beef jerky. I love beef jerky. It's one of my favorite snacks. And I am affiliated with beefjerky.com, which there was a link posted there. I actually, before I got that, I was actually just buying this stuff on my own because I love it. I still buy it on my own because I love it. But this stuff's amazing. Yes, cowboy jerky, Ashwin. I currently have cowboy campfire and Korean barbecue on my desk. Thanks, Strom. No, the invisible wheelbound bounds. Oh, okay. Okay, so I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure what exactly to do, so then we don't even have to make this wheel. It actually makes my life easier. I mean, what? Alright, let's make it black here. So, oh wait, I forgot his arm. He's supposed to have an arm. Arm, dude. There we go. Actually, he's gonna need... I guess he would need 2 arms. Because, like, when you walk, you swing your arms. I'm good, Wisty, and I think you'll appreciate this. I did not do it on purpose, but accidentally, my makeup is the same colors as my channel. I don't know how or why that happened, but it did. You don't know much about occupational therapy. You feel you can make what about a walker? Well, the whole point of the channel is to take people from struggling to walking on their own. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. So it's gonna be about, it's about mobility and stuff. Oh, Strom, I can see it. Bright yellow, some thick dark eyeliner. It's a good look for you. Now I want to see a Strom makeup stream. If anybody could make that happen somehow, I would pay good money. Not a heard that before. Well, okay, so you guys know that I love true crime. There is a channel on YouTube, Bailey Sarian, who on Mondays does murder, mystery, and makeup. She talks about a true crime story while doing her makeup, just to keep herself busy. And she's like a makeup artist, Instagram influencer thing. And I love her channel. And she did a look very similar to this. With it was, like electric blue, neon pink, and yellow. And I was like, oh yeah. And I used the closest colors I had because she's like a professional makeup artist. She has like every single thing in the world. Whereas I have the stuff that I got at Walmart. And on elfcosmetics.com because I freaking love Elf. And I've like been tagging them in tweets to be like, hey, look at me, I use your makeup. And I've gotten some responses. They always have the same one of we elfing love this look. But hey, they've replied. So I basically had to go with the stuff that I had, and I had this one with the yellow and the purple, and I had this thing with the neon pink. I got this at Walmart, and I freaking love these colors. What brand is this? Profusion Cosmetics? I have never heard of them. But the colors in here include Psych, Gnarly, Rad, Bro, Heatwave, Sunnies, Logical, At Sea, Seriously, not Seriously, Seriously, SRSLY, and Like. So I used Rad, and I used Solar, and I used one of the purples. I forget which one. But anyway. So I will say I've been getting really into makeup. I only wear it on stream, but it's a lot of, or just to practice. Like I never wear makeup when I leave the house. Except the other, after stream on Saturday, I went to Taco Bell immediately afterwards, and I looked insane, and the girl at the drive-thru was giving me looks, and then I realized it's because I forgot to take my makeup off. Besides the point. Strom makeup stream, get a can of spray paint! Oh my god, and yes, Elf is amazing. Like, it's so cheap, but it's good cheap. Like, you can get some of that cheap stuff, and it's like you're just spackling your face, whereas this is actually nice. And yes, so colorful. I loved it so much. So like, that's one of the things I've been doing with my stream makeup is just crazy colors, kind of over the top, everything like that. But it's because on the camera, it looks way different. Like, I kind of look insane in real life. I act it too, but I look insane. And, yeah, so I do it for on stream, and then like I practice off stream, trying to get better and learn things like that. And Chris does not understand. He's like, "Why are you doing this?" And I'm like, "'Cause it's fun and it's pretty. I'm painting my face." And he's like, "Okay, so why are you doing this?" And I don't know. That's the reason. But I feel like it's fun because you can really change the way you look with like the style of makeup you do. Like, I'm not trying to, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, like, the contoury stuff where they, like, paint all kinds of different colors in their face and change the shape of their face. Like, I don't want to do that crap. I just want to do fun, bright neon eyeshadow. You love the taste of spackle? So good. Seriously? It's not seriously? Someone isn't taking their job seriously. Ah, Lord. All right. So, back to workins here. So now I'm almost wondering, where was... Okay, seated. Oh, no, that's a chair. That's an actual chair. That's not really what I wanted. Okay, we could do like this crazy beanbag chair guy. Maybe sitting? This guy's kind of cool. So like almost make it like a more 3D instead of the blocky guy. Oh, this guy's kind of nice. Let's check out this guy. Alright, and... Ooh, this is a waiting room. Well, we don't want the clock, because... No. Alright, ungroup, ungroup. Delete. And delete. So this is the guy that I'm thinking we can use. So I'm thinking of taking these shapes, and I want to take this into animate. Wonder if I can do it create new. Oh no, full HD. Let's do this one. Can I just paste these in here? Maintain layers. Okay. So now, if I ungroup this... Okay. Let me undo that. Let me paste these in one at a time. Oops, wrong program. Okay. So here we go. This is his head. This is the body. And I want to duplicate this layer so that I can have the two legs. And now I need this guy. And... Alright. So now I am giving him bones. So this will allow us to... I'm just gonna click randomly here. And I'm gonna actually lock and hide these. So we're just working on this guy. And... Oops. Alright, I want to insert a keyframe. And... Nope, not do that. Alright, so keyframe is selected, object, color effects. I want to convert to a symbol. This is body left leg, I guess. And just realized that's a toddler, not a beanbag chair. Wait. Oh, really? I'll do that. Wait, really? You sure? Really? I mean, I guess toddlers don't know that I just insulted them, so, Alright, why are we in isolation mode? Okay. Not what I wanted. And I do want this point here. I said it was a beanbag chair, and Anna said it's a toddler. Where'd it go? Yeah. Yeah, it's a baby. It's a baby in a car seat or like a high chair thingy. I just said it was a beanbag chair. I'm gonna go now. Okay. How in the world did you get to choose between a baby and a beanbag? It looks like a beanbag chair. Doesn't it look like a beanbag chair? Am I the only one seeing that? It's like one of those smushy chairs. Or like one of those ones that is, like a partial sphere. Thank you. Thank you. This is why I like Elizabeth, guys. She sees things. She sees the same things as me. All right, moving on. Moving on from the baby. Okay, that's the asset ore tool, paint bucket, pen tool. All right, so we are in this frame. We want to create a, is it a motion tween or a classic tween? I think it's a, I mean, I guess I can always change it if I have to. No. Undo, undo, undo. Classic tween? Alright, so I want it to... Oh yeah, I need to... Because I want to do... So you can do like a rigid... But it's not letting me choose the object. I told you guys I don't use this program a lot. Let's just pretend object, color effects. No, I don't want color effects. I want to do smooth instead of... Let's save this first. Step number 1, let's save it. I'm supposed to be an expert. I am in other things. Hey, don't you guys want to learn with me? I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. I can go do other things. I don't know what, but I can go do other things. So, help. Hands-on tutorial, animated jellyfish. Alright. So I did the rig. I completed the rig. Convert the bone type to soft. That's what I'm missing. The bone type. There we go. I knew I was missing something. Alright. And then move it to initial. Okay, yeah. Move it to the stage. Convert the tentacle and points to fixed pins. Okay. Why does my chair have... When's the last time I saved? Just now. Thank you very much. Oh, enjoy your lurk, NS! Alright, so... Alright, so... Oops, I didn't want a keyframe here. Remove keyframe. Clear keyframe. So this is where we start, and then... This is where we end. And... Then we want to do a classic tween. And... The classic tween or motion tween? Oh, okay. So here... Why are you not showing the bones? Showing the bones there. Okay, fixed. 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 And fixed. Also, this is not a chair, this is a person. I think that just made it worse. Alright. Oh, you know what it was? I created the keyframe too early. So let's delete these frames. Come here and insert keyframe. Yes, no, maybe? Delete. All right, and then, oh, okay. So this should not be fixed. This should be open. Oh Lord, what am I doing? All right. Oh, I did the bones wrong. All right, delete keyframe. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Blackclad, you make a good point. Why do you software have two? Can't they just read your mind and work? I know, right? Alright, so let's remove all these points. So the point, I need to make the center of mass here. Alright, you know what, let's just delete this layer. And then duplicate this layer again. Now, I will say, an important part of every designer's journey is learning. And, oops, that's not... There's that. and that, and then there's that to that to that. Okay. All right, and then let's make a keyframe here. And oh, that I did it again. I did it wrong again, guys. I want the ground to be the first point and make this fixed. And then if we go here and insert a keyframe, that's how you stand up, right? Oh, Lord. Okay, that's a little... not really what I expected. Let's just say that's not what I expected. Your chair's lacking calcium. Alright. So I wonder... what if instead, let's create a new layer and we create our own shape here and stroke size. Something like that. And we then do our points on it. Will it now, hopefully, not be so weird? No, it's still gonna be wonky. Ooh, I wonder if it's... hey, that makes it even worse. Okay, it looks like we're making black poops. Looks like we're making black poops. Hi, Beanie. It's Bubba. It's Bubba, come on. Come on, buddy. Where'd you go? You can do it. You can do it, come on. Do I have to turn around and pick you up? Goodness, my big boy. Hello. Hello. Such a big boy. Such a big, strong man. Your whiskers are tickling my face, baby. Like knees and booty just use your imagination. Okay, fair. In the window. Here we go. Over the window. Good boy. Lay down, babe. Lay down. Lay down. Got this. Yeah. Alright, just change the camera a little bit. There you are. There you are. Boy. So much cat hair in my mouth right now. Oh, him knows it too, don't you? Don't you? You missed some redemptions, baby. Yeah, you missed a couple redemptions. go. Very tiny piece. That's all you're getting. Alright, so can I edit the strokiness once I did this? No. Oh, it's once you put on this grid. Okay. I think I'm going to take a break from this, work on transitions, come back to this. All right, so all right. So I don't know if this is something that is going to be useful or not, but I figured it's a good thing to have, is some sort of transition between different clips as we go. So like if you want to, you know, change the screen. And I was thinking we could do something similar to the lower third with the little like swooshes coming in and out, but maybe have that so like have the logo fill the screen, and then have the swooshes the slashes come in. All right, let's bring these in first. So I am much more comfortable in After Effects, which means this is going to be a little bit smoother. I hope. Probably not. Oh, you love it! Yay! Yay! Yeah, I figured this way it would, you know, showcase the branding and be like, okay, this is who we are, this is what we're doing. And then just add a little bit of interest in between scenes and things like that. Nodi, hi! Happy birthday yesterday! Did you do anything fun? I hope you did something fun. Ooh, doing nothing is my favorite thing. I don't do nothing enough. I did do nothing yesterday a little bit in solidarity with Nodi for your birthday. And it was amazing. I downloaded a new game on my phone. It's the stupidest thing, and I love it so much. It is called Otter Ocean something or other. Yeah, Otter Ocean. And it's kind of dumb, but it's really cute. It's loading. So you it's a beach that got hit by a hurricane, and you're these little otters that go in search of, like, they dive, and it takes like 30 seconds, and they dive, and then they come, they bring you gifts, and that's literally it. But I can't stop playing it, and like they're so stinking cute. I want to show you some of the otters. Come on. So this guy's hungry, so he's drooling. So if I feed him, he's gonna eat, and he's all happy. Look how cute is this game! So I laid in bed and probably played this for like 4 hours last night instead of doing things that I was supposed to be doing. We're gonna glaze over that fact. I was taking a rest for my mental health. That's what it was. Oh, whoa. Whoa, Nelly. Alrighty, so thinking we're gonna have like, because you know how a transition, you want to like cover the screen and then uncover the screen in some sort of way. So I'm thinking of having like two angles that mimic these slashes and have one come from the top and one come from the bottom. So I guess first step would be to create those. Alrighty. Oh, yay! I'm so happy that you're happy. I'm so happy you're happy. I always feel guilty when life screws up my plans. And I was like, I just want to do the things. And then my body was like, yeah, how about some food poisoning? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Alright, Kent, will you... What is the hotkey to get just this corner? Or am I gonna have to make this with the pen tool? I think I'm gonna have to make this with the pen tool. That's fine. That's the brush tool, pen tool. I don't want to add... What the heck is wrong with you? Is the A key a thing on this? I mean, I could always just make it... Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. There we go. I was gonna say, we could just make this in, Illustrator, but I would rather do it in app here. Alright, so then duplicate. Alright. Copy, paste. And I want to rotate this one. Transform, rotation, 90 degrees. No, not 90, 180. I am also not good at math. Alright. Alright. So, this is going to be our end results. I'm just going to throw a keyframe at 20 frames. I don't know if this is where we're going to keep it long term, but it works for now. And then we'll bring this up here. Actually, I'm wondering if we should do like a triangle? No. Maybe. We could have it come in from the sides, actually. That's a good point. All right. So then what we could do here, let's delete you. And add you back in. Then come back here, select this, and out like that. And then here, delete you. Wait, no. Delete you, maybe? No. Delete you. Come over to here and add a keyframe. Come over to this one and have it out this way. All right. Oh, that wasn't 20 frames. That's 20 seconds. Seconds is a really long time for an animation like that. Didn't know if you guys knew that. I think 2 seconds might be long. All right, let's okay, 1 second's a little fast. So let's maybe make it, let's see how 2 seconds is. All right, I will say that you should probably have these come in. There we go. All right, and then we go to the 4-second mark and keyframe these. Back out. All right, there we go. That's one way to expend the video time. 20-second animations for everything. It's fine. All right, so our transition composition settings, we are going to take from 1 hour and make it 4 seconds. So for the lower third, I did an hour so that you have the animation come in and then you can just let it sit. He hates when I do that. Did you just take Baffers, dude? And did I come in? Yeah, you got hair all over you. It's that time of year that they're shedding like crazy. So there's just loose hair everywhere. Like that, literally just that little comb right there. Intro ends at the 6-minute mark and the outro starts at the 8-minute mark. Exactly. This, I see nothing wrong with this. This seems like a really good way to succeed at YouTube. It's just everything's a 2-minute video, but they're all like an hour long. All right. So we come in. That seems a little long. I actually am thinking, what if we perhaps take this at the 15 and then, oops, copy these over to like here. So this is, what is this position? 1322, 720. Oh, 1322. And then this one is 1290. And then we will get the actual timings down. But I'm thinking, what if we have it come in, pause, and come out? Oh, yay! I'm really glad. So one of the things I talk about a lot is that one of my favorite quotes that a professor taught me when I was in college was, art is for yourself, design is for others. So when you create art, You just go out there and you make whatever you feel, whatever you want. All that matters is that emotional release, that creation, that creativity, and, you know, whatever. It's subjective. People will like it or they don't like it. Design is for your client. It is for the end user. It is for anybody who's going to interact with that design, use that design. It needs to be something that is usable, something that is functional, and something that everybody can access. So accessible to any level of ability. So, you know, anytime a client likes what I do or a friend likes what I do, I get really giddy because I'm like, oh my God, they like it. Because it's not for me. So there is creativity involved in it, but a lot of it is skill and knowledge, you know, knowing what works and why it works. So, you know, like knowing that if you are designing something for color blindness, these are the factors you have to take into account. If you're designing something for poor eyesight, these are the factors you have to take into account. If you're designing a website, why do you need to have your navigation a particular way? Why do you need to have different things laid out and, you know, accessed specific ways? So it's about more than just being pretty. Both screen sizes out there. Do I prefer 16:9 or 21:9? To work on, I like widescreen. So I am using an ultra wide monitor. So this cuts off here, but it extends much further. Like you guys aren't even seeing, like, I have Firebot off to the side here next to the program. So this much width is over on the other side. But when I create, oh, Dindin was good. Yay! You prefer 4:3? So actually 4:3 is a really nice ratio when you're creating certain graphics. But I usually design for, I think it's a 16:9, which is the 1920 by 1080 is usually the screen that I kind of target. And then just take everything else. Team CRT. Oh, Strom, you're so special. For 21:9, because that's your mobile screen size. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, and like everything, I do everything on my phone. I know it's terrible for you, but I like to watch YouTube videos when I go to bed. So, you know, you're not supposed to be staring at your screen in the darkness because it makes it hard to sleep. But I've had trouble sleeping way before I had a phone. So I'm like, whatever, it's fine. But I absolutely love doing everything on my phone. Especially playing that stupid game with the otters. Because they're really cute. You like old text, tubes are the way to go. Oh my gosh. So I remember trying to move one of those big monitors, and like, I'm short. I have little arms. And then, as I hit Bubba. I didn't hit him, I bumped him. But, his tail's flipping. Him's not happy. Him's grumpy. Him's a grumpy boy. Him's such a grumpy boy. I feel like I could say that about Strom when he has to play Minecraft with me and Lark. Him's such a grumpy boy. Where was I? Oh yeah, so like me trying to move those big old giant tube monitors was horrible. So then when flat screens came out, I was like, look, I can pick it up. And then now I'm like, I have this big, massive thing that's like almost as big as me. And I'm like, here's my monitor. But it's so cool. It's heavy. This thing's freaking heavy. So like I put it on my desk, it doesn't move. At all. Anyway, what were we talking about? don't even remember. All right, so this is our basic animation. I feel this pause here is a little long, so I think we're gonna tuck this in just a little bit. Let's see what that pause is like. That's a good pause. I do think the animation in total is a little long as well. Alright, so let's see. That doesn't feel bad. And then what we can do is take all of these and anchor point opacity there, and just do a quick fade out to 0. So we'll fade in, fade out, fade, and then go. Oh, you know what? We should probably have the same thing at the beginning. Wait, which... Oh yeah, I need to get these guys. And... basically, I'm gonna scoot this up real big just for a second so I can access all of the frames, because I want to move everything back. Alright. That should be... well... I mean, the logo could fade in at the same time as the triangle. Wait, what was I... yeah, so I guess these could fade in at the same time as the sides come in. So, opacity here and here. This one we'll take to 0. Alright, now we'll bring this back. I got there, it just took me a moment. Alright, so... now, I think I can elongate that just a smidge. And now that I think about it... wait, where's... did I delete the thing where that fades out? I deleted the thing where that fades out. Awesome. Go me. I am fantastic at this. Alright, so this is the end mark. This is where we're going to put an opacity marker. And we're going to pop in here. Grab these guys. Another opacity marker. So then at this state, we will have them go back to 0. Alright. Alright, and then let's make this, oops, not a new composition, composition settings. We're gonna make this 3 seconds long, so that it just crops right at the end there. Alright. Alright, so we have the transition and we have the lower third. Those will need to render, but again, I'm going to do that off stream because that's not really fun to watch. I don't know if anybody likes watching anything render. I know I don't. So I'll throw that on to render and like I'll go downstairs and get a snack. Alright, sorry. I just saw a message come through. Okay, nothing important. All right, so we have those two done, and now we need to look at the intro. And we get to figure out what's going on here. Alright. Pen tool. So, I just really want to figure out how to do this, basically. I am very good with a lot of the programs in the Adobe Creative Suite. It is something that I use often, and I like being able to go and just do all of them at any time. Whichever one I want, it's... Oh, Ashwin. You made me roll my eyes so hard I need my lip balm. Yeah, I just need my lip balm. I love this stuff. Oh my god, so good. I think I showed this to you guys before, but it has this little heart in the center. Like, how cute is that?
Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance.
Allie! Oh my god, hi! I miss you too. Okay, so we're gonna go on a total tangent here. You guys, Allie. I love Allie. I absolutely love Allie. We have been friends for years. We used to cosplay together, and one of the most beautiful people I've ever met in my life, inside and out. And I was always so jealous of your makeup. Always so jealous of your makeup. I could never figure it out. Lately, I have been doing tons of YouTube tutorials, watching a lot of stuff, playing around with stuff, and it's not great, but I have come a long way, and it is all because of you. I'm just gonna put that out there. You are the reason that in real life right now I probably look like a clown, but on camera it looks okay. Aw, thank you, Allie. You're so pretty. I miss you and I love you. Nova, hi! Welcome in! Happy Monday, guys. So if you are just joining us, happy Monday. And one last comment on the makeup front. I have mentioned this before. I accidentally matched my stream colors. Oh, thank you for the host, Allie. But welcome in. I missed you too. It has been so long since I've been to a convention or anything like that. Obviously, people aren't going to conventions right now. Well, now they are, but they haven't been. I have like this inner battle, and it's probably too late now anyways. TwitchCon is later this year in San Diego. And I was like back and forth on don't I? And I think I'm going to hold off before thinking about any big events like that until at least next year. At least next year. Just because you never know what's going on with these crazy everything with this pandemic. Ugh. It's so crazy. Why is it so crazy? And I just miss everybody. Oh, we should get Casey in on it too. But the thing is, will they have that amazing Japanese fusion restaurant in Atlanta? I mean, I don't know if that place is even still there anymore, but that freaking short rib, oh my god, I miss that short rib so much. There was this place down in Atlanta near the hotel that we stayed in for Dragon Con, and it had this braised short rib with garlic mashed potatoes, and it was just the most amazing thing ever. Now I just want braised short rib and garlic mashed potatoes. Oh, I did. It was so good. Now I'm hungry. Like, I eat dinner before stream every time. Every time I eat dinner before stream. And every time, this happens. Every time, without fail. Alright, so let's see if we can try to get this to work. Because these turned into poops. And I want to try to not make it turn into a poop. I mean, it has a little booty. Little knobby knee. But, it's supposed to be a person who stands up. Best birthday! Oh my god, I loved that birthday dinner. That was amazing, absolutely amazing, and I miss you guys so much, so much. I still have my Mad Hatter hat though. So, speaking of the cosplay stuff, let's see here. This is a hat that I made. It was Sakizo's Mad Hatter. There was a whole group. Casey was the Dormouse. This thing is freaking heavy, but luckily it actually like ties under your chin, and I pinned it to my hair as well. Like not pins, bobby pins and stuff. But yeah, I made this. Wouldn't it be easier if you make a standing person sit? Hey guys, why don't we try to make a standing person sit? Yeah, Ashwin, I'm so glad I came up with that idea all by myself. Alright, so let's give him a knee, a booty, and a top. Alright. And insert keyframe. Come back here. This is fixed. Fixed. Actually, I wonder if... I don't think that... Should that have been hard? So soft? Yeah. Wow, this is so much easier now. I mean, I know what I'm doing. Oh crap, I put it on the same layer as the head though. Alright, let's add a layer, and we'll add a circle. Oh, that's a really small circle, isn't it? What? No stroke. Just fill. There we go. Great idea. No, I would never have thought about it. I know, right? It's so logical. Who wouldn't have thought of that? Surely not the graphic designer who does this for a living. Oh, crap. Alright, okay, so I will say it is getting a little fuzzy on the edges. Is there a way to adjust that? Propagate changes. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does propagate changes mean? To cause or continue to increase. Oh. Spread out and affect a greater number or area. Oh, so it changes the area around it. Just had some pizza! Oh, Ashwin, I can't type either. I also can't speak English very well, and it's the only language I know. So how was the pizza pug? I hope it was good. And yeah, Adobe Animate. It's a thing. It's happening. Whoa! Whoa! That is not... What? What happened here? Why did it go like that? That is not... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's, object, convert to symbol. Body. Pizza was decent? Good. Keyframing is weird. Yeah, Adobe Animate, so I've never... What happens? What is going on? So I used Flash back in the day, but Animate is a newer program. So I have no real reason to use it on a daily basis. A lot of what I do is layout work. So, you know, XD, Illustrator, After Effects, Photoshop. So I want to learn Animate, and it seems it seemed pretty easy. And yeah. This guy's this is giving me some trouble. Alright, let's do a classic tween, I guess. That's not tween. Yeah, I know. Flash was discontinued officially last year. It has been on the out for a very long time, because you used to have to, you would actually have to code inside of it to make it interactive, whereas now the programs do the interactivity for you. Yeah, you used to have to learn ActionScript and stuff like that. So I agree that it was definitely an outdated program, but I thought it was interesting that they bought Flash from Macromedia, updated it a bunch, and then discontinued it and replaced it, instead of just like doing an overhaul on the exact software itself and then, you know, just changing that they just like completely did away with it, which I thought was weird. And then everything in here is the same types of files that you were creating with Flash. Like you can actually create a .fla file. So it's like, why? Why are we doing this? I don't know. You got me. Oh, Marshmallow's meowing. Tell Marshmallow I love him. You gotta sneep and bubs. Illustrators are your best friend? Yeah, Adobe softwares are super weird, but at least there's consistency from one to the next in certain aspects. You know, it's not as... So, like, when you go, like, if you open up different brands of software, there are some things that are similar, but it's, like, a completely different world. So, like, I use Adobe XD for almost everything, because I focused on layout so much. And Figma is one of the competitors, and I was just out of curiosity. Oh, I love him, too. And I love you, funny girl. Premiere Pro is not your bestie? Oh no. See, I have used Premiere for many years, and I'm very comfortable with the program, so I use it. 3 months already? Are you kidding me? How'd that happen? I mean, it's amazing. It makes me happy. Time is so weird. Time is so weird. Like, I keep forgetting I've been streaming for almost 2 years now. And it doesn't feel like I keep thinking that I'm going to celebrate my 1 year anniversary here soon. And I was like, wait, no. It's 2. Alright, so... Motion tween or classic tween? Why aren't you giving me any other options? Objects. I don't understand why it's not actually, like, it's just like... Look at, he's twerking. He's twerking. I don't understand why it's not actually tweening anything. Unless I built it wrong, which is highly possible. Okay, yeah, so there's the classic tween. So I think it has to do with the way I built this guy. So let's delete. And we'll end up here. We'll add a new layer. We'll get a line. So this is Standing Boy. All right. And insert keyframe? No? Yes, no, maybe? Oh. Was it Shift F5, I think? Yes. All right. And then here we're going to insert a keyframe. So those are our two. I think I know what it is now. All right, this is where I need to make it a symbol before I go into making keyframes. Insert keyframe. There we go. Look at that. All right, so now here we are going to get our... Oh. It won't let me... Why won't you let me warp mesh you? Does it have to be warp meshed in the symbol? graphics. Now you can see seeing the programs, you're just doing a case study, which is useful in your workflow. Learning if it makes you happy. Oh, I just like choked on a spit bubble. Sorry. But yeah, like it all depends on. So the softwares that you use are going to depend on what you're making. So if you're going into, I know you do a lot of animation, a lot of graphic motion and, you know, those types of things. So it makes sense that you would be into After Effects and, Illustrator much more than where I'm doing like a lot of my client work at work. Well, all of my client work at work is creating, email layouts where I'm taking the images and the text and I'm putting them together instead of creating from scratch like an illustration or something like that. So for me, I gravitate towards XD because that's what I'm trying to create. And then, you know, when I'm doing videos, I use Premiere to edit just because I'm comfortable with it. But you always need to use what is most comfortable for you and what works best for you. Whoa, what did you do today, funny girl? I hope it was something fun. Why are you twitching? Woke up at 8:30, you think you were late for school? But I'm so proud of you for graduating. I know we talked about it on Friday, but that's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Am I pesting you? Am I pesting you, babe? I know, you got it so hard. You got such a rough life laying on your banky in an air-conditioned home. After having your 2 meals today, getting your special prescription food and your tummy treat. Yeah, you poor guy. He suffers. He suffers, guys. In case you didn't know, he suffers. Alright, so is this a symbol now? Let's make it a symbol again. Okay. Funny. Fluffy, funny, same thing, right? Okay. Puppet word is a bit weird. Yeah. I'm seeing that. Well, and like, they make it seem so easy in the tutorial videos. They're like, oh yeah, look at this. Perfect. It's wonderful. It is very much not perfect and wonderful. Let me just tell you. Create classic tween. Okay. So here, we are going to make you fixed. You fixed. You and you. I want to make you soft, so you kind of. Okay. Hey! I did it! It's not great, but I did it. Should make that soft? Does that help at all? Something is better than nothing. It's true. And like now that I actually have it working, I can refine it. It's just getting that first functionality. It's something, but now your eyes like, oh yeah, taking an R. Yeah. All right. So now I want to... I guess I'm gonna just duplicate this. Because I want to have one leg do one thing and one leg do the other thing. So let's delete that and delete all these frames. To there. Alright. So now, when we get here, we're gonna... Oop, nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. So now at this keyframe here, we are going to fix this and this and unfix these. Oops, no. This one stays fixed. That one is fixed. Oh no! Ooh. Actually, that's not where I wanted that to be. Insert keyframe. Do you tend to forget naming your layers? I don't know what you're talking about, Pug. It all depends on what program I'm in. So when I'm working in, and it also depends on what stage of the process I'm at. You're the same way, yeah. So like, usually I realize at the, like when I'm finishing up that I forgot to, and then I go back and clean it up. But I'm terrible at remembering. I'm terrible at remembering it. So, like, the final file will usually be nice and clean, but it's usually, like, the whole time I'm working, I'm not naming things, because a lot of times I'm deleting stuff and changing things and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I might not be using it, so I forget, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, maybe I should clean this up. And then, like, I'll group things, put stuff in folders if I'm, like, Photoshop has the availability to do folders in your layers. Or, like, if I'm in XD, I'll group stuff and all that stuff. Yeah, that's very true. I'm a mess. Insert keyframe. They always Switzerland. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So one of the things that I'm really conscious of is if somebody else is going to be in the file. So if I'm working on something that for work where anybody on the team might hop into it, or if I'm working on something for a client where I'm going to hand off the final files, then I make sure they're clean. If I'm just working with like my own stuff is an absolute atrocity. Like, I can, if we look at my XD file for the channel, I don't know if you'll be able to see because the text is probably going to be really small. But, yeah, so we have Image 4, Group 241, Rectangle 367. These are fantastic layer names. Group 239. I don't know what Group 239 is. I don't even know where. I don't even see this. Oh, Group 239. Oh, here it is. What is Group 239? Group 239 is the Shop Now button. It's now called Shop Now button. You can tell. Yeah, like when you're just going and you're trying to create, it's really hard to stop and name things. Now this file, I'm the only one who works in this file. Well, it's me and Herbert, but like it doesn't matter if it's a mess because it's my mess. But if I was sharing this with someone else, then I would probably be much more conscious of it. I just realized, is Montserrat not? So why are you not showing? So I recently started... Oh, because it's Montserrat Black. Do I not have Montserrat Black? So I recently started using a new font manager. This is Fontbase, and it's really nice, usually, but for some reason, it's not acknowledging Montserrat Black, which is activated. That's interesting. I'll play with that later. That doesn't really matter, because that's just getting the font to work again. Not a big deal. But yeah, my layers naming is awful. I also need to start working on this again. So you guys might remember, may not, stream not too long ago, we started working on a website design for the channel. This is actually, we got pretty far. We got a pretty nice design, and we started working on some banners and stuff like that. But we need to actually start building this. Maybe that's what we'll do next week on Design Academy. So I had mentioned that we are going to be doing design streams every Monday, and then video games the rest of the week. But I have so much stuff I want to work on. I do need to keep trucking, so I'm off topic because my brain is still trying to process Animate. But the latest episode of Design Academy on YouTube is in the works. Making stuff in Audacity! Yay! So I love Audacity. I am learning a little bit about Adobe Audition because it allows you... Oh, and I realized that you guys aren't going to see the video. This is just... So I have actually started doing that. I put my timeline on my ultra-wide monitor, and then I put the video up on one of my other monitors, so that I can preview it as I'm, so I can have my huge timeline and then preview it on the other monitors. But so far, we have gotten 2 minutes in to our 15-minute video. So I have a lot of work to do on this video, which is why I started doing the shorts again. Send Low Budget Productions in Discord. Oh, nice! Can't wait. But yeah, so one of the things I like about Audition is that if you load a source clip into Premiere, you can then, I can actually show you how it works. Design Academy, source video. All right. This should, hopefully this won't overwrite anything. Okay, yeah. So you can actually just right click on this sound track and edit clip in Adobe Audition, and it automatically opens up your audio editor. And then as you make changes in Audition, it will actually port them back into Premiere. So the only thing is that this freaking interface is very, very intimidating. There's a lot to it, and this view is insane. I'm trying to learn it a little bit better, trying to get used to it. But then if I go and make any changes to the audio here, I can add in noise reduction, I can add in a compressor, I can do all of that stuff in here, save it, and then it immediately updates in Premiere. Now, that said, Adobe programs are really expensive. So it's not something that everybody's gonna be doing. It's just, I've been enjoying the workflow. Her son's 3rd birthday! Oh, goodness! Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope her son has an amazing birthday. Yeah, so I do like the workflow. Like I said, Audition is scary, whereas Audacity was a little... They're like 52... Yeah, so because this is my profession, I have licensing, obviously. But if this is not something you're going to be utilizing all day, every day, probably doesn't make sense to get the Adobe Suite. You've been saving up to renew your CAD subscription. Ooh. So I actually, when I was in high school, wanted to be an architect. I took drafting classes. I learned how to use I think we used AutoCAD. I did the actual hand drawing of blueprints as well. Like, that was part of the process. You had to learn both ways because that's, how it is. So I really liked it, and then I realized how bad I am at math. So, yeah. SolidWorks and Mastercam. Ooh. Yeah, I've never used either of those, but might have to check those out. But yeah, so this is how far I am into episode 3 of Design Academy. I had a little hiccup. I was working in the file and I was listening, and for some reason the audio sounded warbly, like it was underwater. And I was like, what is going on here? And I realized that I, at some point, messed up a setting with the audio in Audition and saved it out and exported it and pulled that in and edited that, but it wasn't the right audio track. So I had to bring the audio in and recut everything. So you'll see, like, there are these gaps at some places that are a little bit bigger. So basically what I did is I just went through, cut out all of the filler words, all of the breaths, all of the stumbling, doing multiple takes of the same section, all that stuff. So I had to do all of that a second time. Yeah, audio is very tricky. Why did I record underwater? I just really wanted to take my microphone in the bathtub. I was like, I really want to take a bubble bath. Let's record. SolidWorks is a CAD program. Mastercam is the CAM software CNC interface. Ooh, okay, okay. So I feel like I've heard of SolidWorks. I've never done anything with CNC machines. I've only ever done the actual diagram blueprint creation. Sorry, cats are making noises. Freaking me out. But yeah. That's awesome, though. Good luck with that, Ennis. And yeah, so I had cut all the audio, and days later found out that I had screwed up. So then I had to, luckily I didn't have to re-record anything. All I had to do was recut. But, yeah. That was a few extra hours that I wasn't expecting into that video edit. But, no, I do not want to save changes right now. I didn't know I changed anything. Alright, so back to what we were supposed to be doing today. Ah, crap. Alright, so I'm wondering what I could do to make this so this isn't, I don't like the crinkling. I will say that. I don't like the crinkling. But this isn't too bad. But then when we get to trying to have, well, maybe. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought.
Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance.
Let's see. Lil? Is that like L1L is L-I-L? But thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. It is lovely to meet you. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. So let's see. Yes, I figured it out! I'm usually so terrible with names. I usually absolutely butcher everyone's name. That's why I just call my cat Bubba. That's not his name. But this is Bubba. His real name is Tiberius. I forget how it's spelled. I have to actually look at the vet records to remember how his name is spelled. But it doesn't change that he's a good boy. Alright, so I feel like that, well, I don't necessarily like where that is landing, but it does kind of feel like a step. I've been looking for a bit, have to run to bed. Oh, enjoy, get some good sleep. I hope you rest well, but thank you so much for the follow, for hanging out. It's been lovely meeting you, and I hope I get to see you again soon. But yeah, go get some sleep. Sleep is important. Ashwin will tell you differently, but sleep is very important. And it is not for the weak, Ashwin. I love to sleep. Sleep is amazing. Alright, so we have our little step. So I'm trying to think of what it looks like when someone walks from the side. All right, let's look at some stock footage here. Alright, so it actually looks like his foot kicks back as his knee goes forward, which is not what we have here. Alright. Okay. The first step isn't as big as the second, so it's a good start. Okay, fair. Is he walking with a limp, or is it just because I keep watching him over and over again? Let's see what this guy looks like.